Good morning, social media world. It's your girl, Vanessa Maddox, live from the Minivan. It is a rainy Thursday. Shout out to all the allergy sufferers, including people in my office who were really feeling it yesterday. It's raining, guys, so maybe this will be some relief for you. Before I start, I want to give everyone a chance to come on in the room so I can say my proper good mornings. Good morning, Kiki. Kiki is the former girlfriend of the year. I think you were the first girlfriend of the year, weren't you, Kiki? So good to see you. While people are coming in, I want to give a shout out to my cousin Naomi Williams. She's awesome. She was the co-founder of the Girlfriend Group, and she gave me this new lipstick I'm wearing today. Check it out. It's by Wet n Wild, and it's called Video Vixen. I think it looks a lot better on her, but I kind of like it too. Anyway, let's see who's popping on. Keith Harley. What's going on, Keith? Long time no see. Thank you for tuning in. Q Crockett, I think you're my #1 fan, Q. I appreciate and love you so much. Thanks for tuning in. Good morning, Laura. How are you? My sister-in-law, Judy. Hey, Judy. How are you, honey? Happy upcoming Mother's Day to you. Thank you, Keith. Keith called me beautiful, you guys. Isn't that nice on a rainy day? So as people are coming in, I have some minor announcements. Well, actually, yeah, minor announcements. So I have a good friend who is recovering from surgery, and she needs her apartment cleaned. So if you all know of very good, thorough, and reasonable housekeepers, house cleaners in Reston, Virginia, in the Reston, Virginia area, please reach out to me via Facebook, via Twitter. If you have my cell number, call me, text me, or you can email me, Vanessa@vrmaddox.com. That's Vanessa@vrmaddox.com. She's looking for someone to clean her house today. Today, people. All right. Good morning, Barb Jones. There's another fan of mine, my very good friend Barb. How are you? Okay, let's kick it off, people. Because guess what? This rain is pretty loud, so I hope you can hear me. All right. Woosah. I'm pretty fired up today, people. I have a whole list of stuff to talk to you about. So I hope you will put your seatbelt on and get ready. Okay, let's go down the list. When I was a young chick, I worked on Capitol Hill, and I worked for a congressman. His name is Richard Durbin. He is now a senator from Illinois. Shout out to Mr. Durbin. At the time I was working for Mr. Durbin, I was the one and only person of color, black person, on his entire staff. The only one. So back in the day, when I was coming up on Capitol Hill throughout my career, I always noticed that wherever I went, and this is Washington, D.C., folks, in the early 90s, late 80s, early 90s, I was always the only one in the room. Well, when I started to notice this, I didn't start to feel self-conscious, but I started to notice that I stood out. I mean, how can you miss me? So as I discovered that I was standing out in these mostly white environments, I started using that to my advantage. Now, Some people might feel self-conscious. They might feel uneasy. They might want to see other people that look like them. Not your girl. So what I did, sorry, somebody just called me. I don't know. Do they know I'm broadcasting, people? Good morning, Jason. Good morning, Deb. Good morning, Pammy. I love you. Pammy, I got new lipstick on today. So, I started using the fact that I was always the only black person and a lot of times the only black woman in the room. So wherever I went, I stood out like a sore thumb. I mean, people were just fascinated with me. I loved it. So, people of color, if you're finding you're the only one in the room, take advantage of it. And if people walk up to you and want to touch your hair, let them. They especially are extra fascinated with me when I have my hair in braids. They want to touch it. They want to ask me how long it took. They want to stare at me. People, I'm not making this up. This has been my life, my whole life. So to all of my Caucasian sisters out there, I love you guys. If you guys want to ask questions about our hair, go for it. I'll answer them. I love it. Okay, enough of that. All right. Okay. This is why I'm so fired up today, people. All right? Bethune-Cookman College. Bethune-Cookman College. It's in Florida, in case you haven't heard of it. It is a historically black college/university. Betsy DeVos, the Secretary of Education, delivered the commencement address at Bethune-Cookman College yesterday. Now, I'm not going to do the research for you people. Look it up. It's on the internet. But let me say something to you, and let me address the president of Bethune-Cookman College. Shame on you. You should lose your job. She should have never, ever, ever been invited to speak at a college that she cares and knows nothing about. I was screaming at work yesterday. My coworkers thought I was crazy because those students resisted. Hashtag resist. They stood up, they booed, they held their fists in the air, they turned their backs on her. They were not going to let her discredit their university. We couldn't go to other colleges, people. Black people had to invent and create their own colleges and their own universities. Do you all understand that? Do you? Research it. Okay? Betsy DeVos is a liar and a sham artist. You know what she did, people? She gave Bethune-Cookman some money so that she could buy a commencement address. I'm angry about this. However, I want to shout out those students. Back in my protest days when I was riding the bus, advocating and campaigning for Harvey Gantt, who ran against Jesse Helms, and a busload of us rode down to North Carolina and we walked through the projects and we got people to vote. We were fearless. Those kids were fearless yesterday. Let's get it together, people. If you don't know what's going on in this world today, if you're living in a bubble, get the heck out of the bubble. Do your research. Find out what's going on in your community. You don't have to take it from me. Folks, I have a big announcement coming up. You're going to be pretty psyched about it. So I want you to, good morning, Deb. Good morning, Angela. I want you to take out a pen and a piece of paper right now. I'll wait. Do 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 do. Do 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 boom boom. Got a paper and pencil? Saturday, May 20th. Saturday, May 20th. Write it down. And make sure that you are online early Saturday morning, May 20th. Major, major, major key announcement. All right. Okay, people. Yesterday, I announced that your girl and her family are going on vacation. We're going on vacation in July, people. And guess what? I won't be on. So I am interviewing and looking for a fill-in co-host. I have several people already on my mind. Victoria Taylor, Veronica Gion, couple other folks. If you are interested in filling in for me in July, call me, text me, hit me up on social media. Let me know you're interested and we can talk about it. The requirements are you must be social media savvy. That means you actually know what a mouse is. You have to love pop culture. You have to enjoy being on camera and talking to people. And you got to have a couple of screws loose to do this, people. Those are the requirements. Hit me up. All right. There is a movie called Dear White People. And you probably have never heard of this movie because a few years ago when it came out, it was so poorly marketed by the movie companies that not a whole lot of people saw it. But let me tell you, it was the best movie of the year when it came out. Okay? Now, Netflix has its version of Dear White People. Now, don't take offense to that title. If this person calls me one more time, I'm gonna do something. Okay. Don't take offense to that title, people. Dear White People on Netflix is one of the best written, one of the top movies, shows I have seen in 20 years. I encourage all of you to watch it on Netflix. This is the benefit of the internet, people. Your cable companies, they're going to be non-existent very soon. All right? Dear White People on Netflix. I want everyone to watch it. It's the best show on TV. Hit me up after you watch it and tell me what you think. All right. I want to give a special shout out to everyone that tunes into this show every morning. I call you guys hashtag the minivanners. You know what I'm saying? The minivanners. I wish all of you could come in here and sit with me. As a matter of fact, I may put out a call for 6 more people to come sit in this van with me, and we're going to broadcast live one day. That's a great idea. Thank you guys so much for supporting the show. Thank you for tuning in. Continue to share it. Continue to subscribe to my YouTube channel, and let's get this thing going. All right. Early Mom's Day shout out to all the moms. You know, moms are great. Shout out to my mom, Eula, who just turned 88 years old. I'm going to spend the day with her tomorrow. I hope she makes me some collard greens and macaroni and cheese. Hint, hint. People, I made the announcement in the beginning that I needed a housekeeper for my sick friend. Well, she's recovering from surgery. But to be very honest with you, I need at least 3 more housekeepers on my housekeeper army list. If one housekeeper isn't available, I have 3 more I can call. So, my friends in Leesburg, Loudon, if you have a great housekeeper, hit me up today, please. Oh, last but not least, I'm so excited. You guys know how much I love music. And I always joke my husband Roger that he knows no lyrics to any songs. There have been songs out for 40 years. He still doesn't know the lyrics. There's an app for that. It's called SoundHound. SoundHound. If you're listening to the radio, you turn on SoundHound, hold it up by the radio, and it tells you what song you're listening to, people. It's the bomb. That's how you're going to learn your lyrics. All right. You guys have a great rainy Thursday. I love you. Naomi, thank you for the lipstick. See you guys tomorrow. Bye.